think was 17 I start to pray. I was, I think, 14, then 2 years, 3 years I was just learning the prayer, learning the small surahs from Quran, like Qul Huwallahu Ahad, this small, and then I start to pray, you know. The problem in my young time, I really start with a young age to take drugs. When I was 13, I start to smoke marijuana and things like this. And because as young people, you don't know what you do, you know. You have no religion, you have nothing what you say that's wrong, that's right. The state just say you don't steal, don't do, but with your mind you can think what you want, you know. And then you're just outside parties, people drinking, fun. What you do, you go with them. But I was feeling it's not give me something, you know. I'm just with the people, I drank, and I don't feel something. I feel empty inside, because I believe that the soul, you know, the Islam is the nature, and the soul feel that something not all right when you're not living the Islamic religion. And when I start to read the Quran, it was impressed me, you know, because the wonder, you know, every prophet come with the wonder, and the wonder who Muhammad came was the Quran, and this Quran still exists. And I was also reading the Bible, and with the Bible I had the problem because there's no original Bible, and how I can believe in something what is not original, and there's no Bible in the original language what Jesus spoke, and there are even 250,000 different writing of the Bible. Like I had a very good Bible, it's a Scofield Bible, and there was a cross on one point. There was, you know, like the first 22, then come the first 24. I was thinking, where's the first 23? And there was a cross, and I look on this cross, and downstairs there stand some people from the Vatican or some group of popes. They were thinking about this first is not correct, things like this, and they put it out. And then I was thinking, how can be this the word from God when humans make their sentence out? And then I was, no, that can't be from God. And I was also reading in the there's the books from Marcus, Matthäus, and everybody from them speak about Jesus' life and what Jesus did. And there are some points inside the Bible where, you know, there's a part in the Bible where there's a man with demon inside, and he make these demonic things outside. I don't remember who said something, who said this or this, but I remember that there was inside one of this, I don't know, it was Marcus or something like this, said after this Jesus go in the desert. The other said Jesus stay 3 days and then go in the desert, and others say something else. I was thinking, what is this? You know, when I compare them,
which is true.
Yeah, which is true. What I believe inside, but I still believe as a Muslim that the Bible is the book from God, from the same book where the Quran come from.
Yeah.
But the problem what I had with the Bible is that the Bible came 100 years after Jesus. 100 years the Jewish people, also the people who believe in Jesus, they say from word, I say to him the story from the Bible, and he said to him, and he said to him. But I know a play from the kindergarten. We make this, I say to him toilet in his ear, then he said some other words, he said to him something, and after, on the end of the line, some other, like star, come. And that I was thinking is the same with the Bible. Yes. But I still believe the beginning was from God, but they change it. And now you don't know which sentence there inside is from God, and which sentence is just the understanding from a human who write this book. And then I say, okay, I have to look the Quran. Then I was looking at the Quran, and was thinking, okay, when is the book from God, then it have to be original. And then I found out that when Muhammad SAW was alive, he teach the people the Quran. And when he died, a lot of people had the Quran complete in his head, Hafiz Quran. And also there was some people who write the Quran down on bones, on stone, and one of the Khalifa from Islam, he called all these people together, and they make the Quran, and then they write them down. You know, that means the Quran is not lost. You know, we have still the original. We are I find out we are the only religion, the Muslim people, who have really the original book. Who no one can say this wrong or this right. We have the original, and that I was thinking, wow, that's fantastic. And then I was thinking more about my life, but I was still taking drugs, and it was starting also other drugs like ecstasy and cocaine and things like this. But I was thinking to start to pray. With 16, 17 years old, I think, why you don't pray to God to your problems? Maybe He can help you. And then I was starting to pray. But the problem is, when you take drugs, you can't pray because you don't have the mind to do this. You really not think about it. You think something else then. But then I start to pray when I don't take drugs. And the prayer was making me feel good. I feel complete. You know, I feel myself good. And when it's give me also was heißt Stabilität? Stability, because I pray in the morning, in the noon, then in the afternoon, and in the evening, in the night. It's make me remembering on God 5 times at the day. But when I start this, I get problem with the Muslim people, with the young Muslim people. The problem now, I think, what we have in Islam, that we have now so many people who call them Muslim, but a lot of people don't know about their own religion. And I'm sure that there are a lot of people in Indonesia, they born as a Muslim, but they was never interested in their own religion. They just go on Friday in the mosque, listen what the imam say, and they know how to pray, but they not really was interesting to read more books, to go there and to find out if it's really true or not. Because of that, I normally think the people who now, like you or some other brothers also here, they are from Morocco or something like this, they choose to be Muslim and they pray. In this time, people who pray and living their religion, even if they're German, from France, from Egypt, or from other countries, in this time when they live their religion, for me, they're also new Muslim, because they choose to be Muslim. And the other people who are just because of tradition, I don't want to say they are not Muslim, but I'm not sure what they are really. I think it's also for the Muslim people important, when they really live the Islam like Muhammad SAW, then the people will believe in them. But when we start to make the things half and change the things like Muhammad SAW and his Sahabas live, then we get problems. And now because of that we are in problems.
Saat ini masih berlangsung satu persatu rumah-rumah ibadah agama lain semakin ditinggalkan para jemaahnya. Misalnya beberapa rumah ibadah berikut. Situasi ini berlangsung dan direkam saat hari-hari ibadah mereka. Terlihat hampir tidak ada aktivitas. Kalaupun ada yang datang, hanya 1-2. Itu pun yang sudah lanjut usianya. Di antara mereka yang masih mengaku seorang Kristiani, bahkan tidak merasa perlu datang ke gereja dan mengakui kemunduran-kemunduran kepercayaan mereka kepada iman yang sebelumnya mereka yakini.
Many years ago, I was also a young man. Whole families go any week to the church. Yes. Now people older, yes, and the young people were older, see no more go to the church.